People love the Sabrina Carpenter glow-up story because it looks like it happened overnight. One minute she's the cute girl from Disney, the next minute she's everywhere, headlining, charting, and turning one-liners into pop culture. But the real teenage plot twist is this: the foundation was built way earlier, and it was built in a life that looked way more ordinary from the outside than you would expect. Sabrina Anlin Carpenter grew up in Pennsylvania, born May 11, 1999, raised in East Greenville, one of 4 sisters, and she was homeschooled. Wikipedia went that detail matters because it explains how the schedule even became possible. Homeschooling gave her flexibility, and she used it like a secret weapon. She started studying voice young, and by around age 10, she was already posting singing videos online, covering big artists, building confidence in public before she had any real industry protection. Wikipedia 1. Her dad even built her a recording studio at home, which is basically the most underrated origin story detail, because it means she had a space to experiment daily, not just dream occasionally. Wikipedia 1. Now for the part that makes people say, wait, what? Before she was even a Disney name, Sabrina placed 3rd in a Miley Cyrus singing contest called the Next Miley Cyrus Project. i.e. online, too. This is one of those teenage moments that feels small at the time, but becomes huge later because it shows she was already competing and standing out early. Imagine being that young and learning that you can be talented and still not win, and instead of quitting, you keep going. That pattern becomes the whole blueprint. Then comes the move that flips the whole board. According to People, she relocated to Los Angeles at age 13. People.com 3. That is the age most people are worried about fitting in at school. She was shifting her entire life to chase a career, and not in a cute maybe someday way. In a real-world audition rooms, rejection, long waits, and constant pressure way. By January 2013, she was cast as Maya Hart on the Disney Channel series Girl Meets World, the Boy Meets World spin-off that later ran for 72 episodes and ended in 2017. Wikipedia 1. This is where the public starts seeing her, but what people miss is what that schedule does to a teenager. While other teens are planning weekends, she is learning how to hit marks, memorize lines, show up on time, handle notes, and stay consistent while cameras roll. And she did not just act. She recorded the show's theme song with her co-star too, which matters because her acting and singing paths were already overlapping. Wikipedia 1. Here is the next twist. While she is building a TV career, she is also building a music career in parallel, not after. Wikipedia notes she released independent promotional singles from 2010 to 2013, then signed a 5-album deal with Hollywood Records in 2014. Wikipedia 1. That is not a hobby. That is a long game. It is the teenage version of saying, I am not choosing one lane, I am learning how to run both. In March 2014, she released her debut single, Can't Blame a Girl for Trying, and the debut EP followed in April 2014 through Hollywood Records. Wikipedia 1. The EP even charted on the Billboard Heatseekers chart, which is the kind of early signal that tells the industry you are not just a Disney side project. Wikipedia 4. And while the internet loves to argue about whether someone is manufactured or authentic, the reality is more interesting. She was learning the machine and learning herself at the same time. Also, the teen workload was not just studio and set. It was constant brand shaping. Disney appearances, soundtrack moments, music videos, interviews, and the quiet pressure to be likable at all times. Wikipedia also notes she contributed vocals to a Disney Channel Circle of Stars track and recorded songs for Disney projects in that same period. Wikipedia 1. That is a lot for someone who was still very much a teenager. The clickbait headline people want is, what was she really doing as a teen? The answer is she was rehearsing a life most people do not start until their mid-20s. And this is where the Sabrina story becomes addictive, because none of that guarantees long-term success. Plenty of teen stars burn out. Plenty of Disney careers never escape the Disney label. So the real question becomes, what did she build that lasted? If you look at the timeline, you can see the pattern. Early posting online, early competition experience, early move to LA, early professional acting role, early label deal, early releases. Wikipedia 1. Those are not random lucky breaks stacked together. That is momentum created by showing up repeatedly. Even the small details scream strategy. She learned how to be on camera before she was on stage alone. She learned how to stand out while still working inside a group brand like Disney. She learned how to deliver lines and deliver vocals. And she learned something even more important as a teen. How to keep going while people reduce you to one thing: cute, Disney, actress, pop girl. She kept expanding anyway. So when you see adult Sabrina move with confidence, it is not magic. It is a teenager who spent years getting comfortable being uncomfortable. A teenager who learned that attention is not the goal, consistency is. A teenager who built the skill of restarting after a no, after a loss, after a slow year, after a label cycle. Online too. That is the real ultra clickbait takeaway. Sabrina Carpenter did not just grow up. She trained up. She treated her teen years like a workshop. And by the time the world started calling her everywhere, she had already practiced being ready. Like and subscribe for more and comment who you want next.